Welcome to the Flow Money System Business Overview dated 18th of December 2017. This is an opportunity where we're going to show you how you can put your business and your money on autopilot. So let's talk a little bit about Flow Money System, what it's all about and what it represents. Flow Money System actually was started back in 2015 as a fiat-based service platform which offered advertising services. If you're not familiar with the term fiat, that refers to traditional money as we know it, whether it be US dollars, pounds, yen, whatever it may be, traditional currency that majority of persons would use throughout the world. However, on the 1st of November 2017, Flow Money System relaunched as a Bitcoin-based crowdfunding project, which offered a lot more than just advertising services, but also business-related services as well, and affiliate marketing services as well. Flow Money System is founded and run by Mr. Olivier Wendt, founder and CEO of the platform, traditional business owner. And guys, this is me, by the way, that is doing this presentation for you. So you know for sure what I look like. It's all about transparency here with our company. So as I was mentioning, I'm a traditional business owner. I have been for the past 18 years. As an entrepreneur, I've been involved heavily in online marketing, direct sales, and so on. I'm very much an investor and always seeking to invest more and more into various different avenues and revenue streams and industries as well. As I mentioned before, I am an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur since about 2000 and the year 2000 actually. Would have really started that journey, and it's been an amazing, amazing one since. And of course, I'm a mentor and a coach to many, many individuals, not just in terms of business, traditional business, but very much so in terms of network marketing, multi-level marketing, direct sales, and of course, when it comes to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as well. I like to call Flow Money System a woman. The reason for that is woman really is an acronym for word of mouth advertising network. As you know, word of mouth advertising is pretty much one of the most powerful forms of marketing and advertising, and we definitely put that to good use. We offer different services as well, and many are going to be coming out and rolling out over the next couple of months. So we'll probably hear a bit about those as that time comes. We're heavily involved in Bitcoin, and we operate fully in Bitcoin. All payments, all earnings, everything is in Bitcoin. And of course, we're offering to our members passive investments or passive returns as well via our profit sharing platform, which we'll talk about later on. Let me give you a little history on Bitcoin of itself and what Bitcoin actually is. Well, Bitcoin it actually came about around the year of 2009, 2010, and it was published by someone under the pseudonym of Satoshi Nakamoto. Now, Bitcoin was the world's very first cryptocurrency, and it was really designed as a way for persons and businesses to exchange value. It was not really thought about as a currency per se, but just as a way to exchange value, similar to how you would have MoneyGram and Western Union and PayPal, but of course with a lot less fees, and of course as one global or universal currency. Think of it just like money or just like gold, a currency, but different because it is digital, and we'll talk about that as well. Now, the thing about Bitcoin is it puts the control into the hands of the people versus in the hands of the government and the banks. Now, for this reason, it being a decentralized, as we would say, currency, there's a lot of persons that believe that Bitcoin is dangerous. They believe that Bitcoin can open up the door for things like fraud and money laundering and so on. My take on it is that whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's digital, or whether it's fiat currency, those are things that will happen nonetheless. Once you have anything that is of value, you can be sure that there will be some nefarious characters out there who will seek to use it for all the wrong reasons. Does it make Bitcoin bad? Of course it doesn't. Bitcoin is simply the evolution of money as we would have it. Gone are the days where currency was recognized as feathers and beads and shells and gems and precious stones and metals. Now we're at a place where, even cash as it is, paper cash, is now on its way out. When you look at economies such as Zimbabwe, for example, that the economy is so decimated that digital currency is so widely used throughout the streets with normal vendors selling fruits and vegetables and produce, but accepting digital cash and digital currency more so than actual physical currency. So when you see things like this happening in other territories and other economies as well, you know that the evolution of money is still happening, and cash is literally on the way out. And slowly over a period of time, you're going to see more of this take effect. Now, if you actually bought $100 worth of Bitcoin 7 years ago, it would be worth about $75 million now. This is an article that came out on CNBC News, and guys, just that in itself says so much. Can you imagine if you had that opportunity? You know, a lot of persons right now they're assuming that Bitcoin, because of the value of it now, it's too late to buy Bitcoin. Couldn't be any further from the truth. Actually, many experts believe that Bitcoin could go to as high as 100,000. Some have even predicted that Bitcoin could potentially break $1 million per one Bitcoin. Can you imagine that? Now, right now would be the time to definitely accrue some Bitcoin for yourself. And you definitely want to keep it safe as well. Whether you use Zappo or Copay or BitPay, Coinbase, which is very popular in the US, Coinbase that is, or blockchain, which is the most widely used Bitcoin wallet, you know, you definitely want to make sure that you have your Bitcoin secured. You have your encryption passwords, your secondary passwords. You can open up things like paper wallets or hard wallets, what we call it Trezor wallets. There's so many different ways and additional things that one can put in place to add an additional level of security, or levels more so of security, to making sure that their Bitcoin and even their other cryptocurrencies are well, safe, and secure. Bitcoin, yes, guys, is just one cryptocurrency. There are numerous cryptocurrencies out there. However, Bitcoin is the largest, most profitable one at the time. It's the biggest cryptocurrency right now, has the highest value out of all. And you got to understand as well that Bitcoin is actually being accepted already numerous places, just as I would have mentioned with Zimbabwe. Numerous merchants are now accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment. Okay, some countries have actually recognized Bitcoin as an actual legal tender. Countries like Japan, which is huge, for about 40 to 44% of all Bitcoin transactions occur through Japan itself. That is just amazing. And Japan has a major say in the economy, the money economy around the world as well. All right, just right up there with China, which is also one of the big players. So things like Subway and Dunkin' Donuts and Whole Foods, GameStop, and so many more companies are now endorsing and accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment. And we could go on, look at so many other companies that not only endorse it, but also accept Bitcoin in some form or fashion as well. Even Expedia, if you've never heard of Expedia, a lot of persons book their travel through Expedia. You can buy your tickets through Expedia. You can actually purchase a Lamborghini through using Bitcoin, just like Expedia. You can do so much with Bitcoin, and it's becoming a larger and larger marketplace where persons can use this currency as a form of tender. Okay, now let's talk about some of the services offered through Flow Money system. You've got advertising platform, which our entire membership has access to, or cryptocurrency educational training material as well, that's in your member back office, discount shopping service, which is coming, logo and graphic design services and web development packages. We even have a profit share program for passive earnings. If you're an individual who does not want to build a team per se, you can actually share in our profit share platform. We have a referral platform as well for affiliates, wholesale, member only, buying club, and so much more that is coming to our platform, guys. This is an ever growing platform for all of our members to do one main thing, and that is put their money on autopilot. And we know that this is going to definitely work, and it's working, as a matter of fact, because once you understand that there's a supply and demand system, all you need to do is to find a way to satisfy the demand that the general populace wants. For businesses, for example, businesses want more advertising, more marketing. So we're going to show you through Flow Money System how you can do that, how you can help businesses to advertise more and to get more business. If you can find a way to supply that demand that businesses have, you can make a fortune. And customers and consumers, they also want something as well. They want better deals, better savings, better prices. They want to be able to do this. Now, obviously, if we can tie it all with Bitcoin, even better. for the entire global Bitcoin community. But outside of that, we're going to introduce new ways that persons and shoppers and buyers and consumers can earn money, save money as well, and pretty much put themselves in a better financial position while at the same time saving themselves a ton of money, and of course persons that they know as well. Now, how do we do this? Crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is one of the things that has really taken a major growth spurt over the years. Then you've heard of companies like Kickstarter or Fundly or GoFundMe. These are big companies that have actually been responsible for raising billions with a B of dollars towards very worthy causes, whether it be medical reasons or expenses, whether it be projects for groups or students, whether it might have been someone who got into an accident and they're seeking help, whether it be someone who's now starting a business and they're trying to raise funds to assist with that. However, there are many different reasons why persons use crowdfunding, even building churches. Okay, Flow Money System falls right and fits right in there as another option for raising those funds. But the difference is, where most of those companies, if not all, would have been utilizing traditional fiat currency, Flow Money System utilizes Bitcoin currency, which is by far bigger and much better, because obviously now $1,000 in Bitcoin today could very well be worth $2,000 in just 30 days. And that is reality of what is happening with cryptocurrencies and so Bitcoin. Since we're speaking about crowdfunding, you need to understand as well that the Crowdfund Act was actually signed into law by the then President Barack Obama on the 5th of April 2012. It's also known as the Jobs Act, guys, or the Jumpstart or Business Startups Act, where companies can actually use crowdfunding as a way to issue securities, also as a way for them to generate funds from other entities for the purpose of getting the business off the ground. Very good for small businesses as well. Now, another way that you can generate a tremendous amount of Bitcoin through Flow Money System, or one of the primary ways that persons love Flow Money System for, is our team building aspect. You can accumulate Bitcoin simply by sharing our opportunity with other persons. Yep, the same way that you would read a book and you may like it and you recommend it to a friend, or you shop at a store, you buy something, you recommend that store to a friend. We're going to give you an opportunity to have your very own home-based business where you can work from home, share this opportunity with others, and as they get involved, you can generate quite a large amount of Bitcoin and income through doing so. Now, obviously, with Bitcoin right now being over $17,000 at the time of this recording, it's actually over 18,000 right now, or just in that range. Everyone cannot afford to purchase a full Bitcoin. We know this, we understand this. Flow Money System is really designed to allow individuals who may not have 17,000 US dollars to be able to still get into the Bitcoin game with a very small amount, a fraction of a Bitcoin, and be able to grow that amount of Bitcoin into a full Bitcoin eventually, and even more. How? By simply marketing on behalf of the company. See, as you start to share this information with others and they get involved, you start to generate Bitcoin because you're actually marketing on the company's behalf. And we have members who generated quite a lot of Bitcoin for themselves just by doing that. There's a one-time payment of 0.005 Bitcoin, guys, and this activates your bronze membership. There are actually 8 levels or 8 stages of advancement. The first primary stages being bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, and then the higher stages being sapphire, ruby, emerald, and of course diamond. Now, there are no hidden fees, there are no additional payments or money that have to be paid. It's literally a one-time payment. So if you don't like expensive monthly recurring fees and memberships, then you definitely want to pay some attention to Flow Money System. It's a one-time payment. Now, as you start to share this with your friends and associates, we will pay you Bitcoin when they activate their own membership. Now, being that our payouts and our bonuses may change in time, because obviously as the value of Bitcoin continues to rise and get higher and higher and higher, we don't want to put a set figure, because guess what? If it gets too high, we likely will adjust our figures to make it still affordable for the average person to be able to get started and build a business. So just refer to our FMS play plan for the details on what those amounts that you would earn would be. But on every person you refer, you would earn Bitcoin. Our second bonus is known as the Matrix bonus. It consists of 2 tiers. This is what makes up your matrix. Tier 1 has 2 positions on it. Tier 2 has 4. The 4 lower positions on Tier 2, those are known as the pay line positions. As soon as the pay line positions have been filled, you will complete your matrix and you will earn a matrix bonus paid to you in Bitcoin. Now, let's talk about recycling. After you successfully completed a matrix, you will cycle and be placed into a new empty matrix on that same level so that you can continue to earn Bitcoin over and over and over and over. There's literally no limit to the amount of times that you can cycle in a given day. So guys, if you're in bronze, you can continue to cycle at the level of bronze over and over and over and over. It doesn't stop. It doesn't matter what level you're in, that same thing happens. Let's talk about the follow me forward system. Members that you personally refer will always follow you when they complete their cycle and will automatically be placed into the first open position within your brand new matrix. Now that process helps you to cycle and fill up your matrices faster, especially if you have numerous referrals that you've introduced to the business. Guys, it's very important that you try to stay ahead of your team, because if your team or anyone that you've directly sponsored cycles before you, they will fall into another's matrix until you've achieved that level yourself. So don't worry about it. You don't lose your referral forever. You only lose them temporarily until you yourself have achieved that level. Once you've achieved that level, those members that you personally referred will fall right back under you as soon as they've completed their current level or their current matrix. So as you can see here in our example, your A, let's say A means Andy. Andy completes his first matrix. He cycles and fills up your first position on your right. Let's assume that B, let's say that's Brenda, does the same thing. She completes her 6 pops. When she cycles, she's going to occupy the very first position in your brand new matrix as well. Could you imagine if you had 4, 5, 6, 10, 15, or 20 people sponsored, how fast your new positions will be filled, meaning that you would cycle even faster? Guys, this is how you go from earning a couple $100 per day to a couple $1,000 per day. Now let's talk about upgrading. Upgrading is pretty interesting. Once you've paid your 0.005 Bitcoin, you don't have to put another cent into our platform. Here's what's going to happen. Out of the funds generated from that first matrix, when you've completed it, you are automatically upgraded to the next level matrix. So you're moving from bronze to the level of gold. At the same time, a brand new bronze matrix is open for you. And that continues to happen every time you complete a matrix in bronze, a new one is open for you. And guess what? Your second matrix, your third, your fourth, your fifth, your sixth, your seventh, and on, those payouts will be higher than the very first matrix, because guess what? The amount that came out to upgrade you to the next level, which is silver, it doesn't have to come out twice. It only comes out once. Pretty awesome, right? And the same thing happens for silver. You go through those silver levels, and once you cycle the first time, you're upgraded to gold, and you will continue to earn even more in all following silver stages. Spillover, guys, is what happens when an upline member refers anyone to your organization and they fall into your matrix. So this is all using leverage. We're not saying that you have to go up there and try to sponsor, recruit the entire world. We're saying, hey, if you can find just 2 and help 2 find 2, you are building a business that can pay you quite handsomely. But you can actually have your business be built for you, so to speak, from upline assistance. So your upline brings 2 persons in who fall beneath you. Those 2 persons bring 2 persons of their own in who fall beneath them, which is still within your 6 spots or your matrix. This will still cause you to cycle, finish your matrix, earn a matrix payout, and get upgraded to the next level. How cool is that? In this scenario, you have not even sponsored one single person, but you still would be able to generate an income and Bitcoin and move from there. Here's a chart that gives you an idea as to what you can potentially earn from each of the levels. Now, this is based on a Bitcoin value of 17,550 at the time when this was done. As you can see, the Bitcoin amounts, they remain the same unless we send out official notice that we're changing the amounts due to the cost of Bitcoin. But currently, this is what our payout is. And as you can see here, the first matrix payouts are much lower than the second matrix payouts, except for Diamond, because Diamond is the last stage that you're going to, so nothing comes out to upgrade you. So it's big from the beginning, it's big from the first cycle, and all other matrices as well. The first stage, you will generate just $15 US worth based on this value. Obviously, if Bitcoin's value is higher than this, then this amount is higher as well. And you can see based on this, 15, and then you earn 180. Silver is 101. then 492. 357, then 1173. The beautiful thing is, guys, even when you have upgraded from bronze to silver, from silver to gold, from gold to platinum, you will continue to earn all the payouts from those previous levels. So it's not saying that when you reach the level of sapphire that you will only be earning sapphire payments per day. Nope. You'll be earning sapphire plus platinum plus gold plus silver plus bronze all at the same time. So when you see this $77,553 down here, that is not a one-time payment. That is what would happen. Let's say you cycle and you earn a payout from all of the matrices, from all of the different levels once per month. That's your income per month. If you cycle more than once, that obviously goes up, and it's very likely you will cycle more than once, especially at bronze and silver and gold and so on. So again, guys, your income earnings are unlimited. One single payment, but multiple ways to earn. The power of two, guys, just pretty much shows you what can happen if you sponsor two and help those two do the same thing. Two introduced two is 4, who introduced two is 8, who introduced 2 is 16, and that process continues. Now, some people get scared when they see these numbers or they hear, oh, I got to get people to join. Here's the thing. This is a business. That's like a supermarket. Ask someone owning a supermarket, and they're not expecting persons to continuously come in. Any business thrives on people, thrives on individuals. The beautiful thing is that with this structure, you can start with a minute amount of Bitcoin, but with just a bit of teamwork, you can literally be generating thousands of dollars in Bitcoin every single month or week or day, literally. For those persons who may want to go the passive route, we also have that option through a combination of both online investments and offline investments. Our company actually allows our members to share in our profits, okay, on a daily basis, and we have stable and lucrative revenue through a stable and lucrative revenue share platform. Okay, so if you just want to put some funds and you want to help our company to grow, we appreciate that. And as our way of saying thank you, we pay you a percentage of our returns back again as commission. Okay, now, guys, if you don't understand much about cryptocurrency, there's a book that we have called Cryptocurrency Secrets, and this book will guide you in how to navigate the industry, how to navigate cryptocurrency on a whole, learn more about it, understand what it is, how it works, and so on. Once you've done that, it puts you in a much better position to earn an income through this industry. So guys, get back to whoever shared this opportunity and this video with you, and make sure that you get started right away, because guess what? Bitcoin is continuously growing, is increasing, it's on the move, and you definitely do not want to be left behind because of a decision that could literally change your life. Okay, guys, this opportunity is moving. We've already paid out tens of thousands of dollars worth of Bitcoin back to average individuals who said yes, who made a decision, and who just got started. My name is Liberman, signing off. I look forward to meeting you on the inside. And guys, whether you do this for the savings or for the earnings, let's help you put your money on autopilot. Have a good one.